guys, working out for Waco right now with my boy Brenty. I'm 15 years his senior. Not that you could tell, but we're trying to get the cutting edge there for the wave pool. About 3 or 4 hours non-stop each session, so we're jamming it.
Here at Nutty 4-Hour Fitness, trying to get our training on for Waco, so we're not bogging in the pool.
Go 2 lefts, left, right, left.
Hopefully it starts working.
Left, right, left. Hey, Doc, come on, left, right. Brenty's little head here. He loves to push me, but keeps me on my toes. I'll take him down when I can. Not always, but I'll take him down when I can.
What's up guys, Brent Riley here, North America Sales Manager for JS Surfboards. Just wanted to give you guys a quick recap of what went down out at Waco. So the board I brought out there, the Monster 2020, I brought that out in PU. I think Hi-Fi could have worked really well out there as well. So I was riding this Monster 2020 in PU, and overall I think the Monster 2020 is a little bit better suited to be ridden as a PU. I think you have a little truer feel with the PU. And you will be surfing this wave more often than not when it has a little bit more punch to it. So you're not going to need to be creating any speed, which is a strength of the Hi-Fi. I think you'll need to be managing the speed more so than creating speed. So I rode this in the 5.8, 18 1/4, 2 3/16. It comes in at 23.9 liters, which is on the lower end of my liter range. I usually go somewhere between 24 and 25 liters. So with that being said, the thing paddled pretty insane out there, considering it was freshwater too, where you get a little bit more paddle power, obviously with salt water. So the wave at Waco's kind of funny. It's a smaller wave, but it has some punch to it. Sometimes when you have a flatter rocker, you might get a little bit of digging, especially in this case on the air section at Waco. So having that little bit of flip allows you easy release off the bottom and off the top. So a couple key differences that they made for this year's change from the Monster 8 to the Monster 2020 was they added a little bit larger sweet spot in the nose up until you get to the last couple inches of the board, where they added just a hair more flip in the nose. And like I mentioned, that does allow you to go real hard at the lip, but not really have to worry about sinking that nose in, especially when the wave gets a little bit more critical. So the Monster 2020, it's a great all-around performance shortboard. If you're looking to do some traveling and want to maybe add a step up to your quiver, throw a round tail on it. I think it's a great one just to add to the bag.
The trip to Waco was insane. It was so fun. It was me, Oliver Kurtz, Brent Riley, and Nutty, and we got to surf all day one day, and then the evening before. It's just so good to have that consistent wave to try boards and try different turns and different maneuvers, and it's rad to see what works in the pool compared to what works in the ocean. My normal dims are 5'10", 18 and 5/8, 2 and 5/16, and in the pool I tend to ride a little bit shorter because that wave's so pockety. Like the normal shortboard I was riding there was a 5'8" Monster box that was 18 and 3/4, 2 and 5/16, and that board's super fun. That one's just a poly. And then the other board that I probably rode the most there was the Bullseye in Hi-Fi, and that's just a stock board. And the Hi-Fi feels so good there, just extra float and pop, and get so much projection and speed out of those boards. So I really like riding that in the pool. And then I also really like trying out the twin fins there. I rode the Red Baron and the Black Baron, and I'd say the Black Baron felt better for like the really pockety, bowly type of wave that the Waco wave is. The Red Baron's super fast and drivey, but I like that one better on more of like an open face in the ocean, like a little bit softer wave. But yeah, all the boards go good. They're so fast, and it's just super fun to get to try them all just back to back and see how they respond to that same wave. Well, that's a wrap on my trip to Waco with the JS Industries team. My go-to board was my Hi-Fi Bullseye. Board works insane in the pool, super fun, everyday board in the ocean too. Huge thank you to the JS guys for having me, and also to BSR Surf Resort.
All right, guys, just got back from the wave pool out in Waco. Had a really good time. We'll go have a real surf in some salt water and see if we can rinse all that pool water off. Woo. All right, so that's it for today's episode of JS Garage TV. We'll see you next time.